Can I have some cheese to go with this wine? Hello everybody, I brought you here today. It's near a place where I used to live. It's not that brilliant, it's just a path that runs along the stream. It's nice, but it's nothing special. But there's a reason I brought you here. So I want to tell you a story. I want to tell you a story about a dog. I'll put a picture of the dog in here. Now that was my dog, or I was his human. I never really worked out which way it worked. But his name was Blackie. I got him from the Dierenasiel. That's a Flemish name for animal shelter, when he was about 3 years old. I mean, just over 13 years ago now. And for the first 5 years I had him, I lived near here. And this was a convenient place to go walking. So no cars. It's nothing special, but it's nice enough to come. We used to come here every day, just about, unless we were away somewhere special. And then I moved away from here, and we found other places to walk. I've never thought about coming back here because, as I say, it's nothing special. There are other places you can spend the money for petrol on, and so we didn't come back for a while. Well, as the story goes on, last year, it was about October, I took my dog for his annual medical checkup. Kept going to the same vet even though we'd moved towns, because it wasn't that far, and the dog knew the vet and the vet knew the dog, and they didn't bite each other, which I always thought was a good thing. So I was taking him for his checkup, and on the way back I was driving along and I thought, oh, it's twilight already, it's going to be dark by the time we get home and walking, that's not so good. And I remembered this place, and I thought, oh, instead of going back to where we live now, well, where we lived now, and going for a walk, I thought I'd come here instead, stop off here and have a walk here while it's still light. By that time Blackie was about 16 years old, give or take, and he still enjoyed his walks, he still enjoyed food and that, but when he was walking he was very slow and ploddy. No, he was nearly 16 years old, give or take, so I wasn't expecting him to be too lively. But I brought him here, stopped the car, we got out, started walking, and it was like he was 3 years old again. He loved it. Of course, dogs can't talk to you, they can't say, oh, I really like that place, I want to go back. That was the first time I found out he loved it here. He was bouncing around like a young pup. He absolutely had a marvellous time. So I thought, oh, brilliant, when I got a chance I'll bring him back again, like, you know. So that was that decision made. So it was quite often I thought, oh, we'll go back to down by the stream, walk the dog today, and there's always something in the way, you know. The weather wasn't that good, hadn't got time, petrol wasn't running low in the car, one way or another. We didn't get back here, and then Christmas was coming up, and it was time to go back to the UK for a visit for the family, and I thought, oh, there'll be plenty of time in spring, we'll come back here then. Well, Christmas came, and Blackie had a fall and hurt his back, and as well as that he had some infections. He was an old dog that came on, and one way or another he couldn't fight it anymore, and then it was over, the curtains for Blackie. So that was it, nearly 13 years together. So my plans to bring Blackie back here in the spring were scuppered, because for Blackie this year there was no spring. Well, when the dog died, I asked the vets to cut off a little bit of his hair so I could keep, which I did with the dog that I had when I was growing up, and I've still got the lock of hair in a photograph. I intend to do the same with Blackie's. But what I thought I'd do today was, now that it's spring, Easter to be precise, bring a little bit of that hair here and scatter it, because I had no body to bury. So I know there's always a little bit of Blackie enjoying this place. Well, here it is. Take some of that and scatter it now. Feels warm in the sun, like he's here. Bye bye Blackie. Bye bye Hans. Well, my persona for this blogging middle-aged mourner, what am I going to mourn about here? I'm going to be on about me. I screwed up. I didn't get my priorities right. What was I thinking? 16-year-old dog. Did I think he was going to live forever? I should have made more time. I should have brought him back here before he died. Don't put stuff off. You never know when it's not possible anymore.